Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay. I got a video today for you on what to throw out and what to keep in your closet. So let's get into it. Okay, so a few weeks ago I asked some people on my Facebook page what they would like to see in terms of videos, and somebody said what to keep in your closet and what to throw out. And I can totally relate to this topic because honestly, organizing closets and going through stuff and putting things in certain areas, and I don't like to do it very much. So one of my goals this year was to start to take better care of my clothes, because up until about 6 months ago I would just let any of my laundry just like duke it out in the washing machine on hot, all colors together. And it was just kind of like my philosophy that like if you couldn't hang with the rest of the crew, then you didn't deserve to be a part of the team. So I would just like throw all my clothes together, and I realized, you know, many years down the line of doing this and doing my own laundry, which has been a very long time at this point, that it kind of destroyed my clothes and things that I really liked were becoming ruined because of simply how I treated them. So that's my own fault, and so I've been trying to be more conscious of how I treat my clothes, but also in that process I had a lot of things that got ruined. So that's kind of where my experience comes from on this topic. So I had to go through and throw away a lot of stuff to reorganize my closet, kind of get everything, and I know this doesn't look very organized, but for me it's organized. So these are a few things that I made note of when I was getting rid of clothes, just things that weren't working anymore for me for these reasons. Okay, so the first thing that I looked at when I was getting rid of things was, is it a material that I hate? And you know, sometimes we will either get gifted clothes or we'll buy something in a moment and say, oh, I think I really like this, or it looks really cool, or whatever, and not really critically think about what the material is like. And so this is actually an example of one thing that I am getting rid of. I'm sending a bunch of my stuff to ThredUp, which is like kind of like an online thrift store. I'm also trying to be more conscious about buying new things, and I just kind of never really thought about it before, and I'm like, you know, it doesn't really make sense just to buy stuff new when there's other good things that don't require resources to make, and it's more eco-friendly and all that stuff. So I'm sending some stuff to ThredUp, and then they give you money back. They actually like pay you for the things that you send in if they're good quality. You can use that for other old stuff from other people, and maybe it's stuff that you'll like better than things you're getting rid of, so that's cool, right? Okay, so back to bad material. So this terrible material. I actually got this for a costuming thing at one point, so it was for a function that I needed it for, but I hate it. I hate the material on it, and it's very uncomfortable. It kind of feels like you're wearing a camping tent on your body. So I didn't wear it because of that, other than this show that I had to do using this. And so that is why I am donating it and getting it out of my closet. So anything that's like that for you, if it's a material when you put it on and you're just like, wow, this really sucks. I think we all have some kind of piece of uncomfortable clothing that we're like, I really don't like wearing this. Well, then get rid of it. Just say goodbye. You'll find something else that you like that feels better, and there's no reason to suffer for clothing. Like, no. So my next tip is kind of personal to me, because it's things to throw away. If you have an piece of elastic in the clothing and it has dry rotted, it's time for it to go. And I can say this with confidence because I had a skirt that I loved, and I wore it throughout college and just for many, many years, and it got to the point where the elastic in the waistband was dry rotted, and so I safety pinned it and I continued to wear it because I just loved it. And then one day I realized that not only had the elastic band been dry rotted and now it's being held together with a safety pin, but like one of the panels on the skirt, there was like a mesh section in it. All the mesh had like deteriorated out, and there was a huge hole, and everyone could see my underwear, and nobody told me for who knows how long. And so if you've gotten to the point with a piece of clothing and it has become dry rotted on the elastic, which happens just after time, and you aren't able to repurpose it to maybe make a quilt from or something else like that, it's probably time to get rid of it. And probably no one else is going to want it, so you could probably use it for a rag or the trash or something like that. So that was tip number 2. Okay, so tip number 3 is if you don't like the fit. And that's different than do I fit in it? Because sometimes weight fluctuates up and down, and sometimes you need a pair of pants that are a little bit bigger and ones that are a little bit smaller. That's very normal. I'm talking about if you don't actually like the fit of the clothing. And sometimes, like I said, this could be if someone, you know, buys you a gift and you just kind of keep it. Or maybe it really, like the fit did look good on you at one time, but now when you put it on, you're like, this just fits weird. Like it doesn't really, I'm not feeling like it's working for me. Or sometimes when you wash things, or wash things like I did, when you just wash everything on hot, sometimes things shrink to a weird way and they don't fit right. So I'm getting rid of 2 things here, and actually I wore this one the other day just to see if I really liked the fit of it or not and I could deal with it. And it sucks because I think it's really cute, but it just fits me really weird. And it's like this little romper with pockets. Pockets. Wish I didn't have to get rid of you, but I do, because you know what? It fits me at a weird place, and when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, no. And so that's how I know it's a no. Held on to it for a long time, probably really shouldn't have, so it's going to thread up. These pants, see now technically these fit me, but again, the fit is weird. So when I put these pants on, and this did happen also after a long time, they like, the bottoms of them are more tight than the top part, and so they just kind of suck down your legs slowly until they're like coming off of your butt. So, and there's no like belt loop, so you can't put a belt on with it to keep it up, and it's just weird. Like it gives you pancake butt, and I don't want pancake butt, so they're going to throw it up. So next thing is bad quality, or if it doesn't wash well. Like I said, I kind of had my clothes duke it out in the washing machine, and if they didn't wash well, they were gone. I got rid of them. And so, because they can't hang with the team. I mean, it's kind of like, it makes sense. It does. So anyway, I don't have any of those items to show because like I said, they toughed it out for a long time. And so I don't tend to buy things anymore that I know are going to wash badly, or they're going to wash like and get all like crazy wrinkled when they come out, or if they if it's a kind of material that starts to like pill up on you. I'm just conscious not to buy that kind of stuff anymore. But yeah, I don't have anything to show in that category, but that's an important one. If it doesn't wash well, if it's just a pain in the butt to deal with when you get it out of the washing machine, if it color bleeds from it, if it absorbs too much color, nobody got time for that. Okay, so my last tip, this is one that I got from someone on the YouTubes somewhere, and it was a video I was watching about how to clean out your closet. And the girl on it said, she said, get rid of anything that doesn't bring you joy. And it was such a simple concept, and I was like, huh, okay, I can do that. And so I just started going through my closet and looking at things and being like, does this bring me joy? Does this bring me joy? And it's weird because it's clothing, and really none of it really actually brings you joy. But I knew what she was saying with it. Like, do I really like enjoy wearing this? Like, do I feel happy when it's on me? Or does it kind of make me like one thing I don't like that doesn't make me feel happy is I don't like polo shirts, man. Those things, like, no, I don't like them. So those don't make me happy, and those don't bring me joy. So those would not stay in my closet. But as I was going through preparing for this video, I came across this dress, and I used to love this dress for like many years. It actually like fits pretty cute, and but as I was looking at it in my closet, and I haven't probably worn it in about over a year, and I was like, you know what, it really doesn't bring me joy anymore. It's time for it to go. So that's what I did, got rid of it. So that's kind of the process I use for when I'm deciding what things I need to get rid of. And in terms of things that you're kind of saying, well, should I really keep this? Consider, is it a staple? Is it something that's gonna always kind of transcend the trend per se? Is it something that is made of a great material? Is it gonna wash well? Can you continue to wash that thing over and over and over again and it still looks pretty good? That might be a sign you should keep it. And last is if it makes you happy, if you put it on and you're like, hey girl, you look good, if you want, then keep it. So that's all I got for you guys today. I hope that it helps you a little bit when cleaning out your own closet. Like I said, this is not a fun or exciting or thrilling process for me, but I do it because that's what you have to do as an adult, is do some of the stuff you don't want to do. So I hope it helps you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.